All right, guys, I got a fun today. It's just going to be called Chaos Day. We are down here on the lot trying to get prepared for a big winter storm coming through the holidays, everything else. We got equipment everywhere. Let me explain what's going on. Good morning, little buddy.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm glad to be back, I guess.
I'm just glad I'm not Matt today. I think Matt definitely drew the short straw.
Yeah, so fill me in on what's going on.
Well, he was bad yesterday while you were gone, so he's getting punished today.
That's good.
No, he volunteered for this.
Oh, he did?
He did.
That's good.
You should have seen him yesterday. Maybe I'll throw a picture up here. He was, well, let's just say we're not for sure if he was a human or an animal or what color he was, or he was a walking dirt ball. That's the best way to describe it. Yeah. So, all right. So here's what we got going on today. You gonna tell everybody, they're probably watching this sometime after Christmas. This is a couple days before Christmas. Holidays are coming, so happy late holidays. Yep. And we got a huge storm coming along. Yeah. So we actually got
only storm. Storm don't bother me.
It's the wind.
No, well, the wind with the weather.
And the negative 30 wind chill.
The temperatures would.
And last time I checked, we don't live in Alaska.
No, I don't. And I live in Indiana because I don't want to be in Alaska, but we're going to get Alaska.
Well, good news, Alaska. I always wanted to visit Alaska, but apparently Alaska's coming to visit us. So we got the Volvo 200, which is going to go back here the first of the year. I'm actually on vacation next week, so we're going to try to get it cleaned up. I mentioned before, Bubba Dump needs to go to the shop, so we're going to try to get it steam cleaned. And then if we got time, we'll clean some other stuff. You guys ask me all the time, how come my videos are always like a month or 2 months behind? I've explained it a couple times, and I'll try to explain it again. Unfortunately, guys, I got a life. I got a wife, I got kids, I got several other business interests that I don't video because I can't. What you actually see on YouTube is a pretty small part of what we actually do on a day-to-day operation. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. But with all that being said, I may go 2 or 3 weeks without videoing. I may go 2 or 3 weeks without editing, but you guys get a video every other day, and I'm hoping it's a high quality video. So that's kind of why the videos lag behind sometimes. I apologize for that, but it's kind of the only option I got. It's either they lag behind a little bit, or you guys just don't get videos at all, or you'll just get them randomly whenever I get time. I may go months without one. So hopefully that makes sense. We got the PTO drive pressure washer set up. If you guys haven't checked this thing out, I do have a video on the channel. Made this thing years ago. That is off an old Ford Sickleball mower. This is out of a car wash I tore down. That is actually the tank off the Mack, and that is the frame of an old log splitter I built back in high school. It works pretty good. You can wash for about 45 minutes with 75 gallons of water. It does really good because it's portable. I would love to put some sort of permanent setup in the building. I've got a lot of things, but water is not one of them. But let's get Matt started here. I got a plan. It's starting to rain, great. I got a plan here to maybe keep Matt going. The biggest obstacle we got down here is we fill it up over at the store, and it takes like 45 minutes to fill the tank up. Up at my house, it don't take that long, but I'll show you in a minute. Let's get Matt started. Hold on. You suited up and ready for battle?
Yeah.
All right. Make her look pretty. Make Volvo proud. Here we go. So here's the plan. If you guys can't see, don't feel bad. I can't either. The rain's starting to set in. I've got a random 500-gallon tank in here in the barn. We're going to put it on this skid, let this tank fill up while Matt's pressure washing, and hopefully we can refill them a little faster, improve our efficiency. That's the plan. Is that good?
No. Did you rob this?
I did. That's what I was getting ready to say.
Water tank.
I was getting ready to say, do not lose that because race day, we're going to want that.
This. Yeah.
That might be the valve off the watering trailer.
You got, I don't know why you don't just go buy another one and have two of them, one on each tank.
Well, because like you and everybody else on the internet, I got you filled. I got money because I don't have any. I'm broke as a joke. Did you see my pressure washer?
Huh? Yeah. It's nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
That was crap. Go put the valve in. You keep misbehaving, I'll make you have his job.
Why don't you pull it out here and then I'll put it on?
Because it's not raining in there. I even got lights in there. So here's going to be the tricky part. Since we don't have like any flexible hose at all, we're going to have to get this thing lined up just right over the other hole.
Hey, at least you remember to take the plug out, unlike some people who forget to put water in tanks.
I put water in something this morning.
Yeah,
I just don't know what. We went to start pressure washing. It wouldn't work. We were trying to figure out what was going on. Apparently it was out of water, but it filled the whole time we were eating breakfast.
Yeah, it did. The ground.
It filled something. We watered the parking lot.
Yes, we did. Or you did.
Well, that's Andy's water bill, so. I think this is going to work flawlessly. That's good enough. If it's got a little dribble, it ain't going to matter for what we're doing. Perfect. Look at the efficiency just went up by 50%.
Yep. Guaranteed not to leak.
Water tanks to fill. This loader might be one of the few pieces of equipment we need if we get snow. We don't do a whole lot of snow, we do a little bit, but we're going to put some fuel additive in it for as cold as it's going to be. Been using this diesel pep from TRC. Been using a lot of products from TRC. Check them out. I haven't found anything from them I'm not disappointed with yet, I'll tell you that much, but we'll give her a little splashy there. That way hopefully she's good to go in the cold weather. This thing does have a block heater on it. You guys need to remind me to make sure we plug it in here at the end of the day. The other thing that might get used in this cold weather is the skid steer, so we're going to put a little bit of fuel additive in it as well. Probably going to take this one up, park it in the shop here at the end of the day. Oh, it's got the lock and cap. Good news, it kept me from stealing my own fuel.
You know what I like about this? Is there's no more you forgetting to put the gas cap back on, the diesel cap back on.
Because I got to have the key.
Because you got to have the key. That's what I love about it.
You know what I don't like about this? It's really hard to do one-handed when you're trying to hold a camera.
You're doing good.
Look at that. You said I wasn't talented. That should be good to go. We got to put the snow plow on this thing. I'm thinking we need to take it up and park it in the shop at the end of the day.
So it's nice and warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then don't let me forget, when we park up at the end of the day, I want to plug that block heater in on that loader just in case we need it.
Yeah. You know where your bucket's at? Probably not.
That is a good question.
Yeah.
Oh, it's way over. Yeah, it is.
But I would love to see you plow snow
with forks.
Yes.
I can do it 2 strips at a time. Maybe a little rough on that new pavement.
Yeah.
All right. Back to water fill. Hang on there, tank. Don't fall off on me now. You guys are wondering? Yes, we're stealing water from the market. I guess technically we're kind of stealing water from ourselves, but it's all the same thing. I'm not a real smart man, Aaron, but I think that hose will fit through that hole.
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have cut this one off.
You're going the wrong way, genius.
My God, I was.
Oh my goodness.
I woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
This is why you're a welder.
On the wrong side of the couch.
This is why you're a welder, not a pipe fitter like Matt.
Yeah.
Them threads will get you every time.
Them threads will get you. Hey, I was thinking it was acetylene. You know what I mean? Reverse threads.
All right, you think this is going to work?
Yeah, it's going to work.
All right.
It ain't leaking. That's a good thing.
It's only got like a gallon of water in it. All right, let's go get Matt set back up.
Mr. Paul almighty DP left, so I'm gonna take over his job and I'm gonna hold the camera and watch Matt work. I like this. Hey Matt, I know DP don't tell you nothing, but you're doing one heck of a job, buddy.
Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you won't hear it from him, but I'll let you know.
Never.
Yeah. You may not know, but what he's doing is he's pressure washing the Volvo. I guess really for the weather we got today, it ain't too bad. Got a little bit of rain, and it's only like it's like 45, 46, so it ain't too bad today. And the weather with the rain is helping him out.
What'd you quit for, bud?
Ran out of water again.
I'm working on it. He's gonna fill the tank up one more time out of the hose. By then, our surplus tank should have enough water and keep him going. While he's doing that, Aaron and I, mostly Aaron, is gonna pull this skid pan down. Don't let that hit you in the face. You're doing good there, bud.
All right, got my side.
You did such a good job on that side for to let you get to the other side. We've already got this front skid pan off. Thought process is let Matt get this pressure washed out real nice, and then we can cut. We got a fuel leak right here on this fuel filter housing. Actually, it's not the fuel filter housing. I think it's that line right there that needs to be replaced. And over here somewhere, we got an oil leak on the oil filter housing, I believe. See it dripping down right there? Hopefully Matt can get it cleaned up for us.
All right. Now, the big question is, can we put these somewhere where we won't lose them?
I will let you be in charge of that. I'll tell you, why don't you put them back in the hole? Oh, there's an ingenious thought. You're welcome.
All right, we'll put them back in the hole.
See, that's why you keep me around. You never
Sometimes.
know. You never know when I get an occasional good idea.
Well, I mean, every now and then I gotta line you out.
Perfect hiding spot for him.
Even a blind squirrel, Aaron.
Oh, that was a good catch. I seen that. I seen that. That was a good catch. He just about took an extension to the head.
Saw that.
You want me to leave out Matt there for you?
Matt for a Matt.
Matt for a Matt. Hey, the 200's looking good.
It is.
She's gonna clean up nice. It's almost like it's a new machine.
It's almost like if you paved your lot, I could make it look like a new machine. But
Well,
since it's gravel, it's all.
Do you see how much I can afford to pay?
Yeah. A little more there, bud. Just a little more.
I don't think the 850s are going to do very good on the pavement.
No, no.
Bubba dump and the excavators maybe.
Yeah. But if there's ever any millings, make a nice little pad right over here out of the way.
We could just pour
a smooth roller.
We could just pour us a concrete pad here for pressure washing one day. But first thing we need to do is get an actual pressure washer set up in the building.
I was
Which
thinking
means
the
we need
redneck pavement would be a little cheaper than concrete.
which means we need water.
We have water. We just gotta.
We got to get it.
Go a little
We got to
further
get it over
over.
here.
Can I go over something real quick?
Okay, let's
Well, we
hear.
got the camera rolling. So one thing I noticed whenever I'm getting started on this, but one of my pet peeves is putting sockets
Hold on,
in.
this is me trying to keep a straight face.
This is me being serious. If you don't want your pay,
I
dog,
can't take you serious.
sockets need to go in the right way,
Hey,
not
I can't take you
backwards.
serious
Now
because
turn
of the
around.
picture I seen this morning.
The picture?
Do you want to show the world the picture?
Oh,
We don't have to.
no, it was not me. My poor brother.
Yeah.
Even if he don't claim that picture, the other picture was him.
Yes.
Oh, that picture. Do we want to show him that? Nah, we won't.
I think you should hold that for a special occasion.
We have no service to get on.
I don't
Facebook
think the
so-
world's ready for that picture.
Yeah.
The world is
But-
not ready for that.
I was a pretty little feller, wasn't I?
Little is very key. Little.
All right,
Yes, back
enough,
to my story.
enough.
I want the sockets put back in the right way. Thank you.
All right, man, behind the scenes, you ready for our next little... The good news
I
is...
was born ready.
The good news is it's raining outside,
You bring me a step stool?
and we do got a roof over our head.
Yeah, we'll let Matt out there.
Yeah. He's gonna be wet either way. Poor Matt. We're actually doing this for Matt, because if we can get this thing running, we're gonna deliver it to his castle farm. Aren't we nice people?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's the problem. I don't know if you guys can see right here. This is the engine speed sensor, and somebody has got it all kinds of rigged, and as this thing vibrates and runs, remember the gray wire on the left.
Gray wire on the left.
As this thing vibrates and runs, it comes unplugged. Whenever it comes unplugged,
You're stuck 40 foot in the air.
you're stuck 40 foot in the air, which is not pleasant. So we got us a new plug and some new ends. Figure out, make sure this goes on here. Well, don't feel like it goes that way. Does it go that way? Uh-oh. May have the wrong plug. It's supposed to go this way. It looks right. Can't see. Let me climb up in there.
You ready for it?
Yeah, it's gonna go, I think. I just had to, somebody had that probe bent over. See how it goes down on there? Here's the thing though. Looks like we got a little bit of a bad spot in that wire. I wonder if we shouldn't hinge that engine out and see if we can't get a little bit of slack before we splice it.
How hard is that to do?
1 bolt,
Oh, 1 bolt? Yeah, we'll do that then.
just like I said.
Yeah.
All right, I think, I'll let you guess what size it is.
Which bolt?
It's this bolt right there. I think it's 1 1/8. You see it up there?
Yeah. I'm gonna go. I think it's inch.
I think it's inch. All right. What size was it?
I was closest.
I didn't ask you was close as I asked what size was
15,
it.
16.
Sounds like we were both wrong then.
You had me guessing big. If you'd have said an inch, I'd have said 15, 16.
I was trying to make you feel big for a change.
Take it all the way out.
All the way
then.
out. Yeah, but it ain't gonna go nowhere. There's our bad spot right there, Aaron. You see it?
Yeah, I see that.
I think though, I think we'll have enough. We can still go in right there, don't you? Oh my goodness, look at that.
Oh,
All right, plan
never
B.
mind.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go get some wire. That's not gonna work, Houston. Boy, somebody's cobbled that, haven't they? I guess it's gonna require a trip to the shop there, bud.
Yeah.
Thought you seen that though.
Yeah, I told you to slide that little cover, whatever you call that, down.
All right, plan B. All right, up here at the shop real quick, let me show you what's going on. We've got 2 little pieces of wires. These are the 2 little clips. They poke up in there. One thing I don't have is the piece of weatherproofing that goes on there. I'm gonna try to improvise with some heat shrink. I don't quite have the right size, but it's up underneath there. I think it's gonna be all right. I also don't have the proper crimp tool. If you guys remember Flaming Dirt was here, you had the proper crimp tool to crimp those. So I'm gonna put a little dab of solder on them. Basically gonna make a short little pigtail and then we'll butt connect it to the wiring harness on the lift. Let's do it. There it is. Very pleased with the way that turned out. Got our 2 pins pushed up in there. You see them? Kind of did a heat shrink stack there. Got our butt connectors on the end. Should be good to go. Definitely got to put that little bit of solder on. It makes me feel a little bit better about the whole situation. Let's head down, get it installed, and see what happens. What do you think?
Oh yeah.
I think we're gonna go the stack style on the heat shrink there, but I think it's gonna work pretty good. Is Matt out of water?
Oh, I don't know. That was my job too.
That was your job. You had one job.
Yeah, and I got totally distracted by the sloppy truck.
Make sure Matt has water.
Is he over there?
Yeah, he's over there. All right.
Oh, he's over at the water.
He's doing your job too.
That's good. That's good. Proud of him.
All right, let's get him up and running again. Hopefully this plan works. That should be enough water to keep him busy for a while.
Yeah.
If you can just get him close, I can always back up to him. Oh, I think this is gonna work.
Perfect.
This is gonna work really good.
So we have to come in. All right, hold that. Now, turn that way.
He's gonna need to back up just a shade.
Yeah, he will have to.
This would be really nice if we had an elbow and a little floppo. Back up just a little bit. Let's go down, don't he?
Yeah.
Down.
Just watch your rail here. Now open that up.
You need to pull up. Pull up a little more.
I can turn to the right if you want to pull up a little more.
Look at that.
Hey, if you can stop bouncing that, it'd be perfect.
No problem.
We may waste a little water, but I think it's going to work in the long run. This is version 2.0. Slow her down a little bit. Perfect. She's just running right in there as good as can be. Look at her go. You're back to work, buddy. You're back to work. The mask got her going on now. One thing we gotta watch is the fuel gauge. I think you still got plenty. Washer's working good. Water's flowing good. Matt's going to town over there. He's having the time of his life, let me tell you. Time of his life. All right, we'll let him keep having fun. Let's go get this piece on the main lift. All right, so I'm thinking let's push this down on there. Oh, snapped on there beautifully. Gray wire was on this side, right?
Yeah, the left side, gray wire.
So that'd be this wire. Oh, I need my strippers. I got them right here. Should have paid more attention and got my wires the same length, but I still think she'll work. What do you think?
Oh yeah, it'll work.
One way to find out.
That's right.
See if she fires up. All right, man, behind the scenes, moment of truth.
All right.
Will she start? Come on, baby. Oh, come on. Success! All right, we're actually gonna get this thing out of the building, load it up on the low boy, just gonna go up to Matt's castle. Get the Mac fired up so she's building air. A50's gonna stay here for a while. This will eventually go to the shop, but we need to get done with Bubba Dump and the 850J first. We're gonna try to park it away. Ooh, she's a little cold this morning. this thing will start. Come on, baby. Oh yeah. Track cleaned off and we'll walk out of here. Make sure we go the right way, don't tear down the building. Come on, baby. All right. Pulling up a little bit. We're going to put a little bit of air in this tire before we load it up. It's just a tick low. It seems to be running fine, so that's a good thing. I think it's going to be a pretty good little lift for what we use it for, get some of the bugs worked out. That's good, we'll get to the trailer. See if this old Jill will start this morning. Oh. The good news is it's only flat on the bottom.
You want to roll it over?
It'll be fine. It's just going to Matt's place.
Yeah.
I'm gonna back that truck out and get ready to load.
Alright.
Wish we had more time. We get this truck and trailer washed off. It is a nasty, muddy mess too. Everything's just a mess this time of year, but they've already called and let the kids out of school early. I guess the storm got moved up a little bit, so we're gonna get done what we can, and after that it kind of is what it is, I guess. Can't see, my windows and mirrors are all dirty. Oh, you're getting serious with it there, bud.
Oh yeah, now maker, nice and shiny.
Don't miss any spots. John won't be happy with us.
Well, the boom and the stick ain't getting phone. Tell you that right now.
Aaron volunteered to crawl underneath Bubba up and put the skid pans back up so we can move it, get the bed down. So I'm gonna get this up on the trailer real quick. It's a lot less nasty of a job than what he's doing over there. Look at him, he's laying in the mud. He's crazy full. I told him, I said we can pull the truck forward. He said, oh no, I got this. Let him go. Well, I got sidetracked taking a random aerial photo, but good news, it's on the trailer. Did you get your skid pans up?
Come up.
Good deal. Just got to lower that bed down now so we can get the rest of it, and I think it'll be good.
Alright, go ahead and drop it.
Yeah, I'll drop it down, and then we'll get that chained off. Now you're loaded, you want to go ahead and see if we can get some of this equipment put back in the building?
Yeah.
I'm thinking we'll back the 850 in first, back it all the way in, we'll back the 120 up to it. I think on the other side, we'll pull the, we'll put the Minotaur in there, and then we'll put the loader up to it. later?
Yeah.
That way the loader's out in front of it in case we need it.
Yep.
I don't think everything else is going to have to weather the storm outside.
I think we could shove, I'd like to take that Minotaur and try it out, shove the snow, see how it does on that up here.
I don't think it's going to do very good.
What do you think of that?
I don't think it's going to be happy. You know, everybody's going to say you need a bigger building. But here's the reality of it. This is kind of an odd circumstance. We got this much equipment here because we're working close. It's the holidays and it's getting ready to storm. If we have this much equipment on the lot all the time, we're in trouble.
Yeah. Means you ain't making no money.
Exactly. And I don't have a mobile garage to go from job site to job site. Building is plenty big enough because usually what equipment's on the lot will fit in the building. This is just kind of a rare incident.
Yeah. And, you know, like I always get told, just need to quit buying stuff.
He's telling my
But
wife.
what fun's that?
All right, this thing's a tight squeeze. Let's see if we can get it in there.
Going straight in. Breath on that one. Now we'll go back here. You want a walk room or tight? Get the hitch close. All right, put it all back. It's good.
I may not need a bigger building, but I could use a bigger opening.
Yeah. That wouldn't hurt.
It's tight.
I didn't talk during that. I was holding my breath for you.
Coming in not so bad. It's going out that gets really interesting.
Oh boy.
All right. I wish we had time to clean this thing up, but we're just out of time.
Yep.
Storm's moving
So.
in. All right. Back up. Minotaur in here. We got this little bit of room where we can kind of put it away inside, so we'll go ahead and do that. We'll have to put the 210 in here, but it's going out early next week. We don't quite have room for it, so we'll stock what we can in here for now. Oh, he's got a loud little horn on it. Perfect. Should give us just enough room to get the loader in front of it.
Hey, now I got some explaining to do on this. So, I'm too short, I couldn't see you, and you were too high for that camera. So
I was wondering why you're all over the place.
yeah, whenever I lifted up, I kept kicking myself out of the seat.
Short boy problems.
Yes.
All right, our snow forecast is all over the place, anywhere from a dusting to like 8 inches. So hopefully if we go ahead and get the snowplow hooked up, that means it's not going to snow. That's the first time we've had it on this one. Fits good.
Yeah.
All right, I guess let's load this up, get it in the shop, and we'll get it parked inside in case we need it. I figured my plan is that since we got the snowplow hooked up, we're not going to get any snow.
Exactly.
Because we're prepared.
I like that.
I like the way you're thinking. pulled the Ranger inside, keep her nice and toasty just in case we need her. This is our shop project. If we get snowed in, hopefully we'll get to that at some point. And Aaron's backing in the taco in case we gotta plow snow. Pull the Ranger up a little farther. Snug as a bug in a rug. Well, you survived the pressure washing.
I look a little different, don't I? How bad's my beard?
It's not that bad. It's not as bad as what it was the other day.
It was horrible the other day.
All right. Aaron's going over to get the bucket and put on the loader we left over on the rock job. We're going to get this thing winterized. Usually 3 gallons will do it. It says negative 75. I hope we don't get that cold, but we're going to be getting close.
We ain't gonna be close to negative 75. That's like Antarctica weather.
Windshield, maybe.
No, negative 75, Michael.
we gotta be dramatic for the video.
That's way dramatic for our area.
What do they actually call it for? Like -2?
Negative 8. So
Negative
it
8.
is more than just 0.
And then, but the windshield's like -40.
Yeah,
That's gonna be the kicker.
it'll be all right.
All right. Hopefully 3 gallons is enough. It's not an RV, but I think it'll still work. Why is this coming out so slow?
Oh my God.
My patience are pretty thin this morning.
This morning?
It's raining out here too.
Just leave with a half tank of water. Why? It's 5 more minutes, Michael. Oh, 5 minutes is a long time, Matt.
It is a long time,
No,
Matt.
it's not.
That little tractor does pretty good though, don't
It
it?
does amazing. I don't know what took you so long.
Yeah, well, how'd you do that so fast? Well, you're not holding the camera, that's what it is. Here, I'll hold you squeeze.
Take the empty.
As soon as you see, oh, you better not.
I did.
Too cold for that. As soon as you see,
Oh, I don't want to hear it's too cold to be wet. My hands are prudy.
you volunteered. As soon as you see pink, just put her back in the tank. We'll let her circulate. Yep, there it is. See it? Let her circulate a little bit. Look at that. We're good for negative 75 now. And that's mounted on a downhill slope, so all the water should have drained out of it.
Yeah, I squeezed it several times to drain it all.
All right, let's put her away. Oh, the rain is picking up and the wind's starting to blow. We got just a little spot. Put the little tractor here. Keep it all nice and cozy. Perfect. Aaron's back with the loader. Get hit back in here real quick. Perfect. Now it's gonna get Bubba Dump backed up in this hole here. We actually got that section over there rented to a tree service that's in town. So I wanna get all of our stuff over here out of the way. Hopefully he can see where he's going. Looking good, Matthew. like the line up there. All right, before we forget, we're gonna plug this in. It's kind of like putting a snowplow on the skid steer. You plug in the block heater, you're not gonna need it. That's my theory.
So you're talking, you know, snowplow goes on before the storm, not after?
Exactly. The snowplow's already on, the block heater's plugged in. No, we're not gonna get cold weather.
Well, we better make sure someone else plugs it into the wall, huh? I mean, you can do all you want over there, but if it ain't right there, it don't matter. Good job, Aaron.
All right, we got one thing left to do. We gotta get a man lift to somebody's castle.
We do.
Let's do it. I keep saying we're going to Matt's castle.
Yeah.
Everybody on here probably thinks I'm joking.
Yeah.
He does actually own a legit castle.
Castle.
I promise, you guys will see it in a minute. It's, I'm not gonna say it's pretty, and I'm not gonna say it's like a king's castle, but it's definitely Matt's castle.
Would you stay a night in it?
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's cool. It's pretty cool.
It is.
It's cool.
Might be haunted though.
Well, it's, yeah. He did get it for a cheap price. Well, we have made it.
And I see a castle.
Matt's pride and joy right here. It's not ideal for getting a semi in. We need to tell him to work on his parking plan out here a little bit.
Yeah.
It's definitely a castle though.
Yes, it is.
She's a beaut, Clark. All right, let's get this man lift unloaded and get back to Derby before this turns into ice.
That's good.
Mr. Millennial, looks like you've got quite the project here.
Oh yeah.
I kept saying we were going to bring your man lift to the castle. I don't think anybody believed me.
It's here. It's here.
If you guys want to know more about the castle, you're going to have to head to Mr. Millennial's channel.
Yep.
Got the cover for the hot tub. Where's it at? I'm ready to get in it. It's starting to cool off.
It's underneath the cover. Just go lift it out.
Let's head back to Derby before this turns into ice, boys. Well, we have officially made it back to the lot.
And everything looks great. Organized.
One last thing to go in the shed.
Yep.
Boom.
Now, we get the shop as organized as this. We're in great shape.
Well, the way the forecast looks, you got a few days ahead of you to do that. A little bit of a unique opportunity here, guys, before we wrap this one up. We got a lot of really cool equipment on the lot. This here is actually a tree services, renting some spots as far as doing some right-of-way clearing. But they got a little E50 Bobcat. But check out this new thing they just bought. I guess you'd call that thing a tree stall. That whole pole extends out. It's got a big saw blade on the end of it, and they use it to cut trees off. That thing will probably go, I don't know, you guys comment down below, but I'm guessing that they'll go 150 feet in the air, so it'll get way up there. And it's got some serious tracks on that thing. It looks pretty cool. Center steer there, back cab on it, kind of tilts and rotates to keep it level. Got a winch. I don't know. Kind of want to run it once just for the heck of it. So got a couple chippers in here, got a couple Fecon heads, and they are running Bobcat. They're running Bobcat brand. I think these are 870s. Yep, 2T870s. Got all the stuff on there for mulching to keep all the stuff out of the dirt funnels and everything else. I was talking to one of the guys that runs these things. He seems to be pretty fond of them. I've just never been a fan of Bobcat, but I was talking to him I'm trying to talk him in to letting us put one of those Fecon mulching heads on the DL550. I think that would be pretty cool to give that a try and kind of see how it works out once. But he didn't say no, so that means there's a chance, but we'll just have to wait and see how it plays out. But got the new Volvo EC200 all cleaned up. It looks awesome. It looks brand new, which it should. It is new. It is brand new. Matt did a really good job getting it cleaned up. As soon as this mud disappears, I need to get the cab cleaned out a little bit, but it is basically ready to head back. I did pressure wash off the 210 the other day. It's got a little dirty since, but she's looking pretty good sitting here too, ready to go to work. We've put almost 400 hours on this one since we had it, so two pretty good looking machines. Of course, got Bubba Dump. It's all set up and ready to go to the shop. Got the Thunder Creek trailer sitting here. This thing here has been probably one of the purchases this year that surprised me the most. That thing has come in way handier than I thought it was. With this bigger equipment, burning more fuel, it's nice to have. And then the air compressor generator greaser set up for this other equipment, especially with Bubba Dump and our tire issues, which we're gonna get fixed. Got the 304 nestled in there. Got the loader set up and ready to go. DL550 back there, 850, 120. This thing, the 120, needs to go to the shop. It needs a service. We got a final drive leak, a little bit of oil. Got the 655 roller. There's old Lieutenant Dan still sitting in there. Got the D69U up there in the semi. So I think, I haven't went through and counted, but we're still missing a few pieces of equipment. The D4 is still out on the job. 850J's in the shop getting serviced. And the other roller is in my buddy's barn. I think other than that, everything's pretty much here. This may be the closest I've ever had, having everything in one place. Oh, the man lift, we hauled it out. So, but guys, the rain is turning over to ice. The wind's picking up. It's supposed to get cold. It's supposed to get nasty. Hopefully you guys all survived the storm, as you're obviously seeing this well afterwards. But hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you guys have good holidays. And if you liked the video, don't forget to give it a big old thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed already, I'd consider doing that. That way we can catch you guys on the next one. Later.